Hello, Party Hardly Plays channel. I've just started recording because here we are. Not choosing Turtwig, but we're looking for shiny Piplup. And here's the Piplup. Here we go. Yeah, I liked the donuts a lot. I loved the donut mechanic. I really enjoy the donuts personally. I wish the hyperspace areas were a little bit more unique. Imagine 30-second VOD. I wish there was like more variety to the hyperspace. Favorite Pokemon game on the Switch? Probably Arceus? I also really like Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu.
Happy 42 years.
Hi Scrap, thank you for the 42 years. My back hurts. Thank you, gamer. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. How are you, Scrap? Yeah, Worlds Collide. Oh no, Dingo! Hi, Con. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, another Let's Go game would have been cool, but that will never happen. But Let's Go was awesome. I really enjoyed Let's Go. I know a lot of people didn't like the catching mechanics, but I enjoyed it. Not a pro Let's Go speedrunner, that's for sure. Not at all. Moto Dragon, that would have been sick. To be able to like explore other bits and pieces of Kalos. Guys, if we get a Let's Go Shuckle, what number is Shuckle in the Pokedex? Anybody know off the top of their head? Any real Shuckle heads in the chat? What number is Shuckle? $264. If we get a Let's Go Shuckle, I will gift 213 subs. Just checked your Shuckle tattoo. Oh, you're trying to shiny hunt Charmander on Leaf Green? Good luck! Most underrated Pokemon? Shuckle. I feel like Spiritomb is kind of underrated. Is that crazy take? I feel like I never really hear people talking about Spiritomb. Spiritomb is so sick. I think everybody agrees that Spiritomb is cool, but I feel like people just forget about Spiritomb sometimes. That is true. Cynthia's Spiritomb. That is real and true. Relicanth is underappreciated. Relicanth is pretty cool. I agree with you, Kush. Conkeldurr? Tapinchu, I feel like you might be the only one with this take. I hate that guy. Dellybird's pretty great. Oh yeah, Mawile is great too. Any far-fetched lovers? You know what I saw in the Pokemon Center this morning? Ada brought this to my attention. I had no idea that the Pokemon Center sells the Farfetch'd leak. It's out of stock right now, but I had no idea that was an item that you could buy. I need one immediately. Everything you can find with Dive is peak. I would agree with that for sure. Your grocery store also sells them. Hi, Caitlin. He was in the store. You used a Farfetch'd and Crystal a few years ago. I love that. He was a genuinely
Shiny
good
Pip
team
soon.
member. I love that so much. Hi, Sly. Thank you for the 31 months of tier 1. Hope you're doing well. Hi, 22. Noivern is a little guy. Out of stock. Honestly, I'm just mad I didn't think of it. That's true. I think Kecleon is definitely underrated. Kecleon's cool. I gained so much respect for Kecleon after playing Mystery Dungeon. Dugong. Dugong is cool. I think I like Seal a little bit more than Dugong, but I don't know. Yeah, I am not really one for the Pokemon modded Minecraft stuff. It's just not my vibe. I've tried it. It's just not fun for me personally. But I'm glad other people are enjoying it. Yeah, the free little Ditto guy. That's legendary. I love Kyogre a lot. Kyogre is very cool. Honestly, Giratina as well. Rayquaza's great. I don't know, it's hard to choose. Toxel is underrated, Fruity Gab. That's a little baby. Toxel has big Cleffa vibes. The purple Kecleon, yeah, that'd be sick. Ooh, 22, that's sick. That is sick. Yeah, shiny Zangoose is awesome. That's a great shiny. I'm always trying to bring attention to like a nice blue moment. That's why I love Spiritomb shiny so much. I love Cubone. He's probably one of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon. Probably. I love him. Too depressing for you. More like Cubone, indeed. Indeed. Tops is probably your favorite Gen 1 one. I'm trying to think. I love Cubone a lot. Who else do I love in Gen 1? I love Bulbasaur. Big Bulbasaur girl. I have to think about this. I don't know. You love Muck. Love Muck Mondays. Yeah, probably like Clefairy. Porygon Onyx. I was cleaning out my office the other day and I found the Arlgon. Is Bergmite? I love that. Vulpix. Oh, you love Pidgey. I love hearing about people's favorite mons that are like not like super popular as a favorite mon, you know? So sweet. Strevis and Apom. I know that Agent V, one of her favorite Pokemon of all time is Apom. A Mantine Enjoyer. I love Coughing Shiny. Coughing has a gray shiny. Heracross is great. I would agree. Shuckle has really come to be one of my favorite Pokemon. We're gonna put him right here. Hi, Mass.
I'm
Hope
just
you're
in
doing
time
well.
to see some Piplup shiny hunting.
Get the Shuckle. Right there. Thank you for the 4 months. Hope you're doing well. Hello, hello. Cramorant, Eddie? Really? Wow. I'm shocked. Chucky, thank you so much for the Prime. And speaking of Primes, ads are about to start. If you got a spare Prime sub, y'all, feel free to use it here or just use it wherever. Use it, just be sure to use it. You can use it here, you can use it somewhere else. Just make sure you're using that Prime sub. Big Goomy lover. Yeah, Mega Shuckle would save me, would heal me. Mega Shuckle would be so sick. Mousehold. I've never really cared for Mousehold, I'll be honest. But I respect it. I respect your love. You love the Dreepy line. You know, I respect the Dreepy line, but whenever we did that shiny hunting contest thing for Purple Cliff and we could not get a damn Dreepy to shine, it was rough. Mega Shuckle would be a tank. He'd be too powerful. Donphan is your favorite. Slowpoke is it? Yeah. Oh, dude, ever since I started becoming obsessed with Gen 2 Slowpoke. Oddish, Munchlax, Wooloo. Wooloo's up there for me, too. Not Muckle Ring Pod. Having to add that to the auto mod list. Could be an offensive kid. That'd be crazy. If Mega Shuckle came out of his shell. That'd be crazy. Speaking of Shuckle, y'all, did y'all see that Pokemon Sleep has added Shuckle? I got notified for it and I was like, they're trying to get me back. They're trying to get me back. Got one today in Sleep. Nice. Hi, Patch. Mega Shuckle in his suit and tie. Oh, I love Joltik as well. That is understandable, Twig. I get that. You gotta fall asleep to NL. You gotta fall asleep to NL. I used a Pokemon, the Go Plus Plus, whenever I was playing Pokemon Sleep. But I just started to really struggle with, like, checking Pokemon Sleep every morning. I didn't like being on my phone right when I woke up to check. I don't know, maybe one day I'll get back into it, but... All good to see you, Otto. Thank you for the good luck. Thank you, thank ya. Yeah, everything is just so slow and tappy, and like, I just was starting to get a little bit bored of Pokemon Sleep, so I stopped using it. Me too, Shiny Fiddle. You guys, can I flex on y'all so hard? I have the biggest flex of all time. Imagine Shetty Piplup. That would have been an incredible flex. My screen time last week, 2.5 hours average. Isn't that crazy? That is my flex today. How? You just gotta delete that shit. Everything, delete it all off your phone. Start a book. Watch The Lord. This is what I did last week. I started watching The Lord of the Rings for the first time. I started reading The Hobbit. I think that was the key for me. Turned off your screen time tracking. Hi to Dene, hope you're doing well. That's actually minuscule. True, true, Lily Pip. The first time, yeah, I have not listened, Project Marbles, you're right, but whatever. Hi Chucky, thank you for checking out the stream, gamer. Thank you. Yeah, I started The Hobbit 2 days ago. I'm about like 100 pages in. And I went and saw yeah, Dad, I was just about to say, I went and saw Fellowship of the Ring in theaters for like the 25-year anniversary. I went and saw the extended edition in theaters. I had never seen it before. And so it was kind of exciting to be like, okay, my first time watching the movie is gonna be in a theater. It was awesome. I had to pee. Oh my God. I had to pee. I didn't drink any water. I didn't stand up at all because I wanted to be able to like watch the whole thing, you know? I had to pee so bad and I was so parched. I was like, but it was awesome. It was amazing. And then when we got home, we saw a matinee of it. When we got home, I was like, we gotta watch the next one. So we did. We watched the second movie. And then we are gonna probably watch the third tomorrow, maybe, or maybe tonight we'll start the final movie. But I'm pretty sure the extended is like 4 hours or something. Really, Image? Interesting. It's like 4.5 hours or something crazy. Cannot watch a movie that long. I didn't mind it, honestly. I was thirsty, but I don't know. I never got bored of the extended. I have not got bored yet of the extended editions. Hi, Cole. Hope you're doing well. Stop drinking anything an hour or two before a movie. For the first time in 2024. Oh, you didn't do it in theaters. You did it in a Discord party. Oh, that's fun. That's amazing. I love that. Over Christmas, Return of the King is still the best 4 hours of cinema ever put to screen. I'm excited to watch it. I am excited. I'm like truly all in. Immediately I was like, I gotta read The Hobbit. That's how many Piplup we've seen. 11,426. We're a little over odds. Dude, the sodas nowadays, a small soda at the movie theater is the size of like a soup bowl. What happened? It's crazy. We talked about this recently, I think. They're giant now. They're so big. They're giant. Your team chugging soda? Ooh, that like hurts my face thinking about that. Yeah, I don't want more soda, you know? And then also there's free refills at my AMC. So like, why would I even get a bigger soda, you know? Or I don't know if it's free refills, but I be refilling and they don't say anything. It's the size of a small child. Interesting. And my Piplups overawed. So true, Fruity Gab. Yeah, oh, I love to fill up my soda when I leave. I don't ever really get sodas from the movie theaters, ever. I couldn't tell you the last time I did. Probably like a year ago. Most of the time, I just kind of bring my water bottle and hope for the best. Never thought to do it as I leave. Well, I think most of the time it makes sense to not want to do that because you just drank a ton of soda already.
I've seen this hunt pop
Hi,
up
Zach.
for months
Thank you for
now.
the 4
Good
months
luck,
of tier
partner.
1. I hope you're
I'll
doing well. I know, we're still here looking for this damn Piplup. Hi, Brute Beef. Guys, we're still here. Ooh, Feather, good luck. I hope you'll find it soon. That's such a sick hunt to be able to do. Ooh, slushy at a movie theater is gonna probably go crazy. I already told this story, but whenever we went and saw Fellowship of the Ring, the guy sitting in front of us was truly acting like he was at home watching the movie, which honestly, you know what? I respect it. But bro walked in with like popcorn and a pizza, an entire pizza for himself, and was like using the 3 seats beside him on each side to just like put his stuff everywhere. And then he got up during this movie no less than 10 times. Just walking around. He had to keep getting up. And he was the guy who had the flip phone whose phone went off during a really quiet part of the movie. Bro was truly in his own world. He had to walk off that pizza. He ate the whole thing as well, by the way. Classic. He was not dad. He definitely has low screen time. He doesn't really even have a screen, he just had a flip phone. I think the size of his pizza was probably about the size of my plate. It wasn't like a huge pizza, but, you know. I have not, Han. I was thinking about maybe trying to do it before we left for Europe, but I don't know if we have time. I should, though. Yeah, he got the pizza at the concessions at the movie theater, which was probably like, he probably had to take a loan out for it. It's probably like 60 bucks. Pizza bagels into the movies? That's crazy. The concessions be selling all sorts of stuff nowadays. I don't really love that they just kind of like sell meals now, but whatever. I once went and saw a movie with one of my friends, and we went to like a fancy movie theater, and he fucking ordered a cheesecake, and I had the most intense secondhand embarrassment when somebody came into the theater and brought him his cheesecake. I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. Why do we need a cheesecake right now? That is your dinner? Not a whole thing. No, a slice, Oh my god. Hi, Austin. Guys, it was not a whole cheesecake. Come on. It was a slice. What is wrong with eating and dining? I don't know, Project Marbles. It's just crazy to me. Like, whenever we went and saw Avatar, I was already mad about being there, but then somebody ordered like a whole fucking Thanksgiving turkey in the back of the theater. I don't know what the hell he was eating, but I could smell, it smelled like meat the entire time I was watching that goddamn movie, and I already didn't want to be there watching the movie, and then it just smelled like turkey the whole time, and I was like, oh my god. It was probably the chicken tenders, turkey leg at the movie. If I got to a theater and I saw that I was sitting by somebody eating a turkey leg, I would be pissed. Personally. But I don't know. I ask for a bite. Bro just came in from the Ren Fair to watch Fellowship of the Ring. Who's celebrating? What do I use to count my resets on OBS? I don't use, so I have like a text file on OBS, but I use a program that I downloaded. It's just called auto counter. If you just search on YouTube shiny hunting auto counter, you'll be able to find the auto counter I use. It's purple. A lot of people use it. That's what I use. We've seen one shiny Starly so far. Just one. Purple. You snuck a sub into the movies once, Janky? A Taco 12 pack from Taco Bell? Did you eat all 12 of them? What were you watching? Snuck a whole Chipotle bowl. Guys. I like to eat. I would bring Shuckle with me to the movies. I would bring Shuckle. Water and fruit to the movies. I always bring a water bottle. I always bring a water bottle to the movies. Getting to eat like a full burger and meal. Jenna, that's iconic. Is there a breaking point to this shiny hunt? Are you going till 2027? Oh, we're going till we find it. My thought process, Jerry, is like, we've made it this far. Why would we give up? Why would we turn around? You know? It's like we're on Mount Everest. The summit is right there. God, I hope at least. Why would we turn around? Unless we were gonna die. But I don't think we're gonna die. Unless, you know, the weather conditions were bad. But I don't think the weather conditions are bad. I'm feeling fine. No, the longest shiny hunt that I have, so this is the longest hunt I've done time-wise. We've put over 200 hours into this shiny hunt. The most encounters I've ever done for a shiny was, you know what? Every time I answer this question, I'm like, you should just watch the YouTube video because it's so good. It's just such a classic YouTube video, you know? This is my longest shiny hunt ever. I would just, I don't even want to like spoil it for you. I would say just go watch it, and that's my longest shiny hunt ever number-wise. We have not hit longest shiny hunt. We've not gone over numbers, but hours put into the hunt. Yeah, this is my longest one. Just because the cutscene is quite long. The playlist on the VODs channel is wild to look at. There's like 40 videos on the Shiny Piplup playlist. The goofiest conversation I've had when I've found a shiny. I don't know. I don't think we've had anything unhinged. Oh, that's cool, Moose. Good for him. I hope he enjoyed his olives. Let this one be the one. I don't think so. How long did the shield badge quest take? Does anybody remember? I think it was like 300 hours. I can't remember. Maybe it was 200. Maybe it was 400. I don't know. I can't remember. You just started a shield badge quest? Good luck, Ring Pod. Oh, you got a Choodle, Dezenic! Congrats! Choodle would shine under odds. He's just that kind of guy, you know? He's so kind and nice. Penny Hunted Charmander in Leaf Green got it under 150? That's gonna evolve into a banger. 5 days, 5 hours, 57 minutes, 54 seconds. There are not all of the Piplup VODs are on the Piplup playlist. There were some VODs where we had like really deep conversations and I was like, this ain't going on the VODs channel. There's probably like 10 or so VODs that I decided to not post onto the VODs channel. We were getting a little too real for the VODs channel. You're going for Yamper. Ooh, yeah, Feather, that starter reset does not seem fun to me, but I don't know. But always do eggs. If you really wanted to, I just hiccuped. Ended up settling for Magikarp Gyarados. Enderose, you're gaming. You're gaming. Did we go over odds at all for Safari Week last year? 2025? I don't remember. Our Gold, Soul Silver. Had a really good Safari Week. I can't remember if anything went over odds. Or I think we had one go over odds, but not over 10K. I can't remember. Something like that. Yeah, Sims, I think it was the Magnemite was 9,000 maybe? Mm-hmm. I think so, Ring Pod. Oh, sorry, you're asking? Yes, we did. Ooh, true B, that's crazy. Shiny Aeron is amazing. Got his little red eyeballs. Guys, I heard Adef told me like an hour ago he was gonna stream. I can hear the jingling of Balatro on the laptop in the living room right now. He needs help. I can hear the money noises. Oh, that's fun, Yeti. I've always wanted to try a cute charm moment. This briefcase hates to see me coming. It's true. It is true. A suitcase hates to see me. I will not be bringing this hunt with me to Europe, so we gotta just manifest we find this before I leave next week. I think we have... yeah, next week, y'all. I have a week of streams left. I leave in 1 week. Just so you all know. So we gotta lock in here. Isn't that crazy, Jenna? Already coming up? And I'm taking the longest break I have ever taken from Twitch. I'm scared. Please remember me. I'll definitely be taking a lot of pictures of Shuckle. I have some iconic thoughts and ideas for some Shuckle pictures. I'm down, Ender Rose, if y'all would like to Piplup for the rest of the week. I'd be down. We're definitely not doing a 24-hour Piplup stream, that's for sure. And I also won't be live tomorrow, but I'll be live Thursday, and I'll probably do a Friday stream as well. We must get the lup. It's really easy for me to get burnt out on this hunt. So I don't want to go too crazy. Thank you, Jenna. I'm so excited. I truly cannot wait for this trip. I'm so excited. Another wild Friday stream, Juan. Gamers, do y'all have anything exciting coming up? Any fun trips or just anything to look forward to? I hope everybody's doing okay. I know things are... shit is whack right now. So I hope everybody's well and staying safe and just doing okay. Hi, Kayla's. Japan in 2 months is incredible. Trying to buy a new car. We're going on a cruise for a delayed honeymoon. Your trip in April. Cozy Road, I hope you enjoy. Babysitting on Friday. Huge. Oh, Twig, safe travels. That's an exciting move. Very, very exciting move. And the exciting thing I have is that you're leaving work in 5 minutes. Got a Japan trip in 2 months as well. Y'all, that's gonna be fun. That is gonna be fun. I never did any, like, I never really, growing up as a kid, my family, we never really did vacations much. And so this is very exciting for me. I'm excited. Ooh, Charmello, enjoy. Enjoy, enjoy. Disappointed every day, same Rambeard. Same. Favorite arcade and mall for Valentine's weekend? Oh, that's super fun. I love that. I'm so bad at arcade games. Oh my god, Jenna, enjoy. Peak cherry blossom season, that is huge. Too young to remember, you'll never forgive your parents over this. I don't think my family ever really went... I don't think they ever took me as a kid on vacations, besides, like, when I was, like, really tiny, you know? I remember going to, like, we went to Disney World, I think, one time. I thought we went a few times. I think we only went once. And then we would just drive to, like, beaches and stuff whenever I was a kid, and that was about it for vacations. I had never flown on a plane until I was an adult. And so it's been nice to be able to travel a little bit more. I hope I can continue to travel. Oh, nice, Lolly Bee. A little girl's holiday? That sounds amazing. Thank you, Burgundy. I don't really know why I would take offense to that. What you said was kind. Thank you. Snow in person. Oh, that's cool, Melodia. I went to DC once. A long time ago. It was like 19, I think. What's the next shiny hunt after this one? I'm currently working on a few things off stream. that I'll probably just take to stream when we finish Piplup, but I don't really want to start anything or on stream until after Piplup. I'll probably look for Shuckle, honestly, after Piplup, but I'm not sure yet. Thanks, Wild Lopez. Adderall, thank you for the 4 months of tier 1. Thank you. Hope you're doing well. Vicious, I was thinking about maybe doing a Gen 4 Shuckle for Safari Week this year. But, I don't know, will Shuckle betray me? I don't know. I'm gonna snooze the ads real quick for you all. Shuckle Hunt. So true, Miss Beans. So true and real. Yeah, we can't talk about things after Piplup. That only offends Piplup more, and we gotta be careful. Kind of want to hunt Spinda, but don't know where. You should definitely hunt Spinda on, what's that route called? Gen 3? 113. Very nice, Chickle. The ashy one. Hi, Chairs. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for lurking, Project Marbles. Truly, this stream is a BP and an AP stream. Before Piplup and after Piplup. I hope there is an AP. I really hope. Spinda's awesome. Somebody, I can't remember who it is, but somebody hosts Spinda Week. Or maybe it's like month. Some shiny hunter, I can't remember who it is. They host like a time of where people will just shiny hunt for different Spinda patterns. It's really wholesome. It's pretty cool. Controversial question indeed, Lollybee. The left Piplup does not have a hat because he has not shined. The Starly has not shined. The Starly shined on the right Piplup game, so I gave Piplup a hat. But we haven't seen a single thing shine on the left screen, so no hat for them. Ender Rose, drive safe. Drive safe. They haven't earned it yet. Not yet. There are Fire Whiskey. Yeah, Fossil Week is hosted by Tales of Taylor and Quick Panic. I feel like there is some fishing week that exists. There's truly a week for everything. I really only like a true tradition for me is Safari Week. I did participate once in the roaming week whenever I was looking for Mesprit. There's like a roamers week where you shiny hunt for roamers specifically. I think I want to do Fossil Week this year though. We'll see. Need to participate in Safari Week? You should. It's so fun. It is so fun. I love Safari Week so much. It is such a good time, y'all. The really fun thing about Safari Week is just because everybody is there in the Safari Zone, you know? Everybody's down bad in the zone. It's incredible. I know. I actually do think there is a master calendar of Pokemon events somewhere. I don't know who has it. I swear I've seen one before. I'm thinking the left Piplup is gonna shine. Maybe a hot take. Maybe crazy to say. Safari Week can disrespect you. My first 2 Safari Weeks disrespected me. First Safari Week I ever participated in, the first shiny I found was a fucking Meryl. And then I found the Hoot Hoot. I caught both of them. And then Magnemite over 22,000. Oh, that's a good one, Star Solid. That's a good one. For Fossil Week, I would want to definitely do a leap. Hi, Mystic Girl. I think that Heart Gold and Soul Silver are the best Worlds Collide just because the Safari Zone is so crazy and there's so many options. But I don't know. Thank you, Nishida. Ads are about to start, just so you know. Lolly that's perfect. That is perfect. If we still haven't found Piplup by Halloween, I am so down to dress up as Gen 4 Briefcase. The scariest thing ever. Very scary. We've seen one shiny Starly. Just one. The rival is named Louis. After just like Pikmin. I do not like Louis. Do not care for that man. Meryl? If you get a shiny Meryl as your shiny check, you can redo it. That, Chubbs, I do genuinely think that would be a fun prediction to do in the future. I think it could be fun. I think it could be fun. YBD, thank you for the Prime sub. And Green Jaco, hello, thank you for the 100-bit schemer. Thank you, thank you. Truly, what did Louis do this time?
If they ever make a Pikmin 5, just say to yourself what Louis do this time.
It would be fun to play as Louis. That would be very, very fun if we got to play as Louis again. Team left Piplup or team right Piplup? A great idea. Hello.
Surprisingly, I think.
Getting an entire calzone for yourself. Gonna not feel good. I felt awful the rest of the day yesterday.
Yeah. Almost immediate too. Like 60 seconds after finishing it, I was like, wow, that was...
I felt like a walking ball of mozzarella.
I don't think I'll...
The calzone might be for 2. Yeah.
I think the calzone's for 3 or 4.
Well, we both ate an entire one.
Mine had meat too.
Yeah, mine did not have meat in it.
But good news, guys. The doctor is here.
You love to feel bad and drink a ginger ale.
The physician has entered the building.
Ladies and gentlemen.
H-Bomb, thank you for the raid, gamer. How was your stream? Hello, hello. I am Rainy, yeah. How was your stream? Welcome in. Hello, hello. You should lay down.
I did. I've been watching Raffle playing couch for like an hour. I'm gonna go stream.
Enjoy. Left Piplup Truthers. You have to start the battle, yeah, to see the shiny. And whenever it's released out into battle, it'll sparkle and be shiny. It'll be awesome when it happens. If it happens. Left Piplup needs a prop. What should we give the left Piplup? Eye trick switch. Oh, thank you, Nico. Thank you for that giant Canada Dry. It will sparkle, and the believers will celebrate a Canada Dry. Guys, I'm not giving any of my Pokemon beer or alcohol. No, no, no. Gun? Nope. Baby Fractone has a hat on. Baby Fractone is totally fine. Sparkling water. I say let's just let Piplup not have any responsibilities. He doesn't need to hold anything. He doesn't need to wear anything. Just let him be. We started this hunt about a year ago, around the end of January last year, but we've been very on and off with this hunt. Exactly, Lollybee. Exactly. We've been very on and off with the hunt. Your local bar is doing free shots. I would definitely take a shot if Piplup Shine. I would. I would be down. I don't want to, but I would do it. Write that down, write that down. Don't do that, Lily Pip. Yeah, water. A shot of water. Which, speaking of gamers, be sure to hydrate. The plan was to play through this game and have a good time and do a fun challenge with this save file. I have not shared what my plan is for this, but goddamn, I don't even know if I want to do that anymore. This is taking so long. I don't know. Eventually, I would love to play this game. I'm not doing a badge quest. A duck lock. Shuckle? I'm retiring. Exactly. Exactly. Honestly, Miss Beans, do you know what the average cost is for that? Oh yeah, I'll definitely share my plans for this game eventually, whether I do it or not. Like $10? That'd be a good bid. Enjoy, Jenna. They're expensive? You looked into one for the NFL playoffs. Good luck and success spell is $3. Make a wish spell is $9. Powerful custom spell. Dang, they got amazing reviews. The thing is, I don't want to have to hop in a call with someone. That's my only thing, is I'm not comfortable doing that. I'll need a piece of my hair. Tempting. Regret and accountability spell. Become a millionaire. Okay, I'm gonna put this on hold for now, but I will be back. Ooh, nice Jazz and Chips. Does your Poké Walker have a clip? I really need a Poké Walker clip. I need one so bad. I have not Miss Beans, but I have heard like truly iconic fun things about them. But I've never, no. Any listings on eBay? Yeah, there's always a ton of Poké Walker clip listings on eBay, but they're always like $30 or whatever. I am like being really stubborn and I refuse to like spend over $10 for a clip because it should not be that much, but like, I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, the clips are 3D printable. I just don't have access to a 3D printer, but I have seen people do that. Have to read the Hunger Games now. Do you know what I did actually the other night? Like 2 nights ago, I could not fall asleep. I woke up at like 4 a.m. after sleeping for like a few hours and I could not fall back asleep. And so I stayed up from 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. and I read the first 2 chapters of the Hunger Games on my Kobo. I downloaded the trilogy onto my Kobo. I'm back, y'all. I need to finish The Hobbit first, but... The Hunger Grains. Local library offers free 3D printing. Really? I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. Yeah, truly, Shiny Fiddle. I saw the trailer and I was like, okay, fine. I'll reread the trilogy and then read the new books. The trailer was amazing. Hi, Trash Panda. Thank you for the Prime sub. Nice, Han. Definitely some libraries that have 3D printing. Okay, I'll look into that then. Because I would love a clip. I would love a clip. Iceman Froze. It was fun. We definitely did the worst of the group. But to be fair, I don't have a ton of items unlocked for a decorating contest in Animal Crossing. So it's fine. We had a good time. We made some friends, I think, maybe. We had a good time. Your library has a whole 3D printing lab. That is so sick. Guys, libraries are so cool. Remember to go to your local library, support it when you can. Would also highly recommend the book, Is This a Cry for Help by Emily Austen. I finished that book the other day. It's very much about libraries. Incredible book. incredible. I liked ZA Shiny Honey, especially with the donuts. Trash Panda, definitely not my favorite. I prefer Legends Arceus Shiny Hunting. Hell yeah, Flower. You do what you gotta do, I guess, you know? I use my library card a lot. That's a good question, Eugene. I don't know. Saw somebody donut hunting on a plane this week? Really? That's iconic. Yeah, you can also like borrow video games from the library as well, which is super fun. Pretty cool. If you want to play a game, but you just, you know, games are expensive these days, y'all. Can rent it from the library. Borrowed a 3DS from your library? Really? Maybe one. You're doing a Soul Link, Nuzlocke, and Violet with a friend? Cute, Colin. I hope you can use your shinies. You'll be shiny hunting on a plane tonight. Let's go, Magnemite. Safe travels, gamer. I haven't been in person to my library in probably a year, but I should go. It feels good to go. And the staff at my library are so nice. Very, very nice. There's also sometimes like cool events happening at libraries and stuff. Libraries are pretty great. Oh no, Ellie. True, Max. Real and true. Library events. They go crazy. I would love to be able to hear this song in the game eventually. That would be cool. Damn, Nico, that's sick! Holy. Been for Wurmple and Petalburg Forest for months now? What all have you found anything? I feel like I know a lot of people who look for Shroomish in the Petalburg Forest and just he does not exist. Hi Falco Nap, how are you? The odds are 8192. We're a little over odds. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, she's found a lot of stuff in Eterna Forest looking for that Dustox. I think she's found everything but that Dustox. I could be wrong about that. Na-na-na-na. Melania. Is that Rot of Goddess? Is your username spelled backwards? Kind of iconic. Thank you for the brand new tier 1. They found a 1% Beautifly recently. That's crazy. Hate when you type with your keyboard upside down. How long do I plan on going today? I probably won't go too much longer because I want to watch Adolf stream Ironmon, if I'm being honest with you all. He has a run going, but I know if I say that, we'll raid in to his stream, and then the run will immediately die. So we gotta stay strong for a little bit. No, I'm an Adolf hater. If you see me in the chat, you know. It's backward twice. Iconic. Iconic. Shiny Scyther in Safari. Nice. Good luck. Was anybody there when Dallas found his shiny Pinsir in the Safari Zone? Anybody there for when history was made? I watched that live and it was one of the most iconic things I've ever seen. Really? The Registill video? It's a pretty cool one. He knows what he did, exactly. I'm thinking we hit 11,500. And then we go raid and watch the Ironmon. Hi, Nerf Voids. Hope we're doing well. So sad you missed the Pinsir. It was so iconic to watch live. Oh, I watched it on my iPad. It was amazing. I knew that Pinsir was gonna run away, and then it didn't. It was amazing. Believers, hopefully that is like a good amount of encounters for the day for you all. A little over an hour of Piplup, and then we will be back on Thursday and likely Friday as well for some good long Piplup gaming. I'm not doing a Chimchar. I'm not doing a Turtwig one. It's not happening. There's still a chance, believers. You just gotta lock in here. Well, now Hope, I'm glad to hear it. Anything could happen. Oh, Dawn, sending good vibes. Sending good vibes. 100,000 on no. Thursday, believers, it'll definitely be the day. Guys, if we found Piplup today, what the hell would I do on Thursday? I don't even know. Kingdom Hearts. Be free. Kingdom Hearts will have to wait until after Europe. That would be fun, Buckeye. I am down to start that sometime soon. We can wait longer. Gen 2 Sudowoodo. So yeah, I would like to do some Gen 2 hunting on stream for sure. I'm also down to do some more Animal Crossing if Piplup were to shine for us early. Hi, Ty. We need a Donald Duck emote. I think I added one on BTTV, right? I could be wrong. I thought I added one. I have Sims. Yeah, it's on my bingo board. It's on my bingo board. I thought I added a Donald Duck emote, but I guess I didn't. I have a ton of Yoshis. A, B, C, D. Yeah, no Donald. But I am interested in adding Donald Duck emotes. Hi, Goober. I no, the cats haven't even, I don't think the cats came into stream at all today. Cleffa was really, really fascinated with Adef's calzone earlier. Oh my god. Cleffa was locked in on the calzone earlier and she did not want to leave the kitchen. Oh yeah, Puffin started on my lap on stream, that's true. We had a little Puffin good luck moment. Ooh, a vegan calzone? That sounds amazing. Making anything from scratch is always just such a flex. I once made pierogies, homemade. Got an ugly squirrel with a bowl cut and a mouse named Moose. Moose is pretty rough. Is your bowl cut squirrel? Does she have a unibrow? I love a pierogi as well. Pierogies are great. She does have a unibrow. What's her name? I can't remember her name. Hi, Nathan. Happy Tuesday. It was something. You know, I recorded the Animal Crossing thing we did at the beginning of stream. I don't know if we need to put that on the VODs channel. I don't know if that belongs on the VODs channel. Ah, Hazel. You're right, Star Solid. It's Hazel. I don't think the VODs channel needs to see all that we got up to. I wonder if it'll be in... I wonder if Liz is making a YouTube video out of it. Oh, you're gonna make homemade cinnamon buns tomorrow? That's iconic, if so. Slumber Island social experiment. The YouTube comments are gonna hate my Dryroid Island, that is for sure. I can already tell ya. Animal Crossing fans are so annoying. Liz the last noob, but you spelled it right the first time. Liz the last. She makes iconic Animal Crossing and just like variety videos. Liz is great. I love Liz. She is iconic. Alright, this is the big 11,490. After I hit 11,500, y'all, I will be going for a walk. Billion Hours of Stardew Valley. Yep, that's her. Yeah, her Legend ZA, her little Bonnieri Colin. her poor little Bonnieri that never evolved. Oh, that's how it goes, Ellie. Literally yesterday, ADF made cinnamon rolls. Not homemade, but he did make cinnamon rolls, and I did sit and watch him make them. I did not help at all. All right. Big 500. Here we go. Did the music stop? They were delicious. They were delicious. Cleffa just entered your trophy garden. This is huge. This is huge. Huge news. The washing up. I don't even be doing that. Something really nice about living with like a partner is if they are willing, obviously like it depends, but you can divide chores, you know? And so we have divided our chores up. I do not be washing dishes and it is amazing, y'all. I hate to wash a dish. Sometimes I still do. But overall, I do not be washing the dishes. And in return for that, I vacuum and do the litter. Those are my chores in exchange for the dishes. Because dishes take a lot longer than doing the litter. So I added vacuuming on top. And it's amazing. There's truly nothing I hate more than doing the dishes, y'all. Right? Yeah, I would not mind cooking if it meant that, like, the dishes would be done by someone else, you know? You would rather dishes than litter? Good trade. Really? Yeah, that's how I feel, Magnemite, but AF doesn't mind the dishes, which is crazy to me. The odds are 1 in 8, 192. You're a dishwashing machine. If you get some gloves on, you know, you can go sicko mode on the dishes. But you don't like vacuuming? I don't mind it at all. Drying them is the worst. Drying them is pretty bad. I would agree. Yeah, having a nice pair of gloves goes crazy. They're a sensory nightmare, really? For me, the sensory nightmare is getting, like, stuff on my fingers from washing the dishes. Yeah, I feel bad for our cats as well when we vacuum. That's another thing, Sag. I'm awful at doing the dishes. That's another reason why he does it and I don't. I'm not good at washing the dishes, and I refuse to get better so that I don't have to do them. I'm toxic. I'll let them pile up. Oh no, El. Oh no. Yeah, you can't let them pile up. We cannot let dishes pile up in this house because of Poffin. Poffin will eat them. He will eat the stuff off of the dishes. He is disgusting. Have I told y'all the story about the sink trap situation that we were dealing with? It's kind of gross. So for a while, we were, you know, we have a sink trap in our drain, right? Where if you move it, it'll hold water, and if you open it, it'll let the water through. And it traps food and stuff in it. Sometimes at nighttime, we would forget to empty the dish trap. And then there were some days where, like, we would wake up and we would do the dishes in the morning, and all of a sudden our sink would be full of water and the dish trap would be closed. And Clay and I were literally starting to bicker so bad and just be like, dude, stop closing the dish trap. And I'd be like, it's not me, I'm not closing the dish trap, you stop closing the dish trap. We would literally be bickering back and forth about closing the dish trap. And then we found out that Poffin was being a little disgusting, gross ass cat and licking and eating everything in the dish trap. And whenever he would do that, it would turn the dish trap. And that was the reason why our sink kept. He is disgusting! Poffin really had me and Clay bickering. He is so gross! When we found that out, we were like, oh my god, Poffin. I can't defend this behavior. If you don't have proof, you don't need, trust me, you don't want proof. Poffin was turning us against each other. Yeah, we caught him in the act one day. We caught him eating out of the dish trap. I wish there was like a video of me and Adif looking at each other and being like, oh my god. This whole time it's been Poffin. That is true. We did get him from a dumpster, so he was just resorting to his roots. That is real and that is true. Client is guilty and gross. Yeah, where's Latias? Can't believe Poffin's not in here. He's so gross. Poffin is so gross. Cleffa has never gotten into the sink and tried to eat anything in there. Yeah, Ellie, I don't know why we didn't think it was Poffin for the longest time. It was like 2 months of Adif and I bickering at each other about closing the trap. Truly, we were like, stop closing the trap. And like ruining our days. We saw Puffin doing it one day, Sims. And then we were like, oh my god. We just kind of had a revelation at the same time. And Puffin is gross. Oh yeah, anytime there's any future conflict, we have to think about Puffin as a reason for the trouble. That's for sure. Hi, Edwards. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. Banger song, y'all. All right, y'all. It's time. One more for the fans. Would love to see Puffin. I don't know where he is. He is not hanging out with us today. If Piplup shines with this music, y'all, that would be legendary. It's true. Cleffa has never really done anything wrong for the most part. She's just annoying, you know? Puffin is causing trouble and being annoying. Cleffa doesn't really like, I don't know, Cleffa isn't very like mischievous or anything, you know? Does that make sense? If Piplup has good taste in music, Piplup will shine. Lily Pip. This is Village Bridge. From Gen 5. Cleffa's crime is loving too much. Drooling. Cleffa has ruined a few shirts of mine. Alright, y'all, here we go. Piplup. Piplup. Shuckle. Thoughts and opinions on Shuckle? Infer, hello. You've come in at just the perfect time. Shuckle. Can we please get a little commotion for Shuckle? I know it's kind of sad that we didn't find Piplup, but look, Shuckle's here. If you missed it, I named him Ham. Ham the Shuckle. Here to say today is the day. Well, Dino, we just did the last encounter, but you know what? Because you said that, we'll do one more. And because On the Beach at Dusk is playing, we'll do one more. One more. Is it short for hamster? No, it's not short for anything. That's just his full name, Ham. Let's turn it up. No, we are not doing a Chimchar. We are not doing a Turtwig. No! Guys, I have seen things happen to others that I do not want to happen to me. Yes, Ham stands for huge and massive, exactly. Huge and massive. His full name. Hot and manly. Yep, that's Shuckle. Kush, pick Starly, shiny Starly. Okay, Kush, okay. Should we do one more since the song is still playing? Keep going until Piplup shines. No, the song ended! Okay, well, can't be mad about this song. But we will not keep going until this song ends. Can't be mad about this song, y'all. Guys, I hate that muck emote. Can I say it? I do not like that muck emote. Anyway, here's Piplup. I did forget to say shiny Piplup, that's true. Exactly, Timberwolf, exactly. Well, y'all, here we are, another day of no shiny Piplup. But an hour and a half of Piplup today, not too bad. Not too bad. We'll be back on Thursday, though, for more of this. More of this BS. That sounds good with y'all.